Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at the can or bottle of beer, we read the label to see what it says about that beer, and then we crack it open to see if it meets expectations. Okay, today we have a Brooklyn brewery. It is KCBC, Kings County Brewing Collective. And we have their Symphony of Bones Imperial Stout. Take a look at that. Here we go. I love the labels on this this brewery. They do some great labels. I will admit I am a fan of KCBC's, so that's a disclaimer right there. Okay, $7.99 for this little fellow, and you can see it's got a lot of grisly-looking things on there. Boy, I tell you, oh, it's a scary beer. All right, Symphony of Bones, Imperial Stout, KCBC, Kings County Brewers Collective in Brooklyn, New York. And it says, this is an Imperial Stout with coffee, cinnamon, coconut, and milk sugar. Warrior hops, barley, oats, and rye. 14% alcohol by volume. Wow, this is almost a barley wine. And it says, store cold and drink fresh. Brewed and packaged at Kings County Brewers Collective, 381 Troutman Street in Brooklyn, New York. And it was canned on February 17th. And we are looking at the 16th of May right now. So I don't think that's going to bother it too much again because it's got such a high alcohol content. All right. Well, let's crack this open and see if it meets expectations. If this is your first time visiting us, welcome. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. And the bell, that way you'll know as soon as we make a presentation. Okay, this is our beer tasting glass. All the beers that we taste here are in the same style of glass. That way none of the beers have an advantage. All right, what are we expecting here? All right, I'm expecting an Imperial Stout, a heavy alcohol. We've got a dark beer here, and it's got some of the interesting flavors. We've got coffee and cinnamon and coconut. So coffee, cinnamon, and coconut. Let's see if it can meet expectations. Well, it certainly pours the right color. Look at that. For a high alcohol beer, it certainly isn't going to have much of a head. I can guarantee you that. But the head that it does have is nicely knit, which means it has a lot of little tiny bubbles in there, which means the carbonation is going to be outstanding for this beer. Okay, it certainly meets expectations as far as appearance, doesn't it? It certainly does. The first nosedive. I'm getting a lot of coffee on there. Boy, oh boy, a lot of coffee. Yeah, a lot of coffee. Second nosedive, same thing. All right, let's see. First swig. Oh, that's sweet. It's got a lot of the coffee in there, for sure. And the cinnamon. Cinnamon is right up there in front. This is a truly, truly tasty beer. This is a dessert beer for sure. Whoa, it certainly does have all of the things that it says it has. Second swig. Even more impressive. Yes, and the coconut in there. The coconut comes up. This is certainly a leveled beer. It is so many levels to this beer. And the finish is not cloying at all. It is a nice finish to it. It's not crisp. It's got that little sweetness, that little bit of coconut that just finishes off. Wow. Well, I must say, does KCBC's Symphony of Bones meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm the old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.